So here I am today near South Seminole Temple Heights. It's at Wellswood. This is the Wellswood Civic Association Center. And this is where Salvation City Church started as officially Easter like a year or so ago. And I had known Joel like a year or two before that through my kids, and they'd taken were watching their kids, and also my one daughter took piano lessons. And Riverwood, and where I live, was Oldsmar. It was like an hour away. They were in Brandon, Riverview area, and then my kids moved to Zephyr Hills. And Zephyr Hills was even further. So I've been praying, thinking, what do I do? Do I move, or what? And so I've been looking opportunities to move, and mainly I was thinking of just job and possibly, of course, a place to live closer too. However, at the same time, the opportunity came for me to maybe also shift in churches. And so I heard my daughter was coming here when the church was going to start. I thought that's great, and that's closer to me, and then we could possibly go to the same church. It took a little time before my daughter warmed up to it, but she was open to it, and I wasn't here on the first Sunday they started, but the next Sunday I came, and it was just really a great door and opportunity for me to be with my daughter to such a degree that there was one Sunday that I went up, and she went up because the pastor called for us to pray for a lost person, and it so happened that we both went up for the same person, and I had the hunch that that's who she was praying for. And so I turned towards her, and we prayed for that person together. And then it was a segue to the next thing I know, I was praying for her. And then the next thing, we were weeping on each other's shoulders. And it was like it was a very healing time. Due to my divorce, I knew that there was probably things in her life that she maybe hasn't even thought about or touched. And it was just a really neat healing moment. And it was all partly because I thought that God drew us together to come to the same church, at least for a season. And now she's back to Arise Church in Brandon, but I believe God had brought us together for healing and for some restoration, and for that moment, that particular Sunday. I just wanted to share that with you, and may God guide you in your endeavors and your involvement in church, and bless you through the power of prayer and through power of fellowship with your actual physical family, as the blood family, as well as your spiritual family.